it's probably a good idea to get all the errands done early,
Get it done.
Get the dogs walked early so you kind of don't get stuck in those hot temperatures.
And the exercising too. I had to plan my long distance run yesterday until the sun was starting to set just because how hot it was outside. And many people around the Bay Area know that's to be the case, especially during the summertime when we see a lot of these first alert weather days strictly just due to the heat. Now, right now, the National Weather Service, like Gianna mentioned, has issued a heat advisory. But let's take a look at that on the map because some of us are spared from this heat advisory. For example, the peninsula, areas like San Francisco down into Daly City. Yes, we are above average, but it's not record-breaking numbers by any means, and if anything, it's a lot more manageable with that marine influence pushing in from offshore. But we don't get that marine influence in our inland areas. For example, Livermore and Concord. Well, okay, sometimes we do, but not today necessarily, or not tomorrow. We are still dealing with really low relative humidity in our inland areas like Antioch as well. And we're also expecting triple digits in the weather too. So here's what it's looking like on the numbers. About 10 to 15 degrees above average as we head into the afternoon hours today. 70s, 80s, 90s, and a return of the triple digits are in the forecast for us heading into the afternoon hours today. So let's actually take a look at that on the map. San Francisco this afternoon sitting at 75 degrees this afternoon. Down into Daly City, we're seeing a similar trend, and off into the East Bay. 90s near Concord are going to match up very close to areas like Antioch, sitting at 101 this afternoon. We have 80s and 90s all the way up into the North Bay. We have 80s and 90s down into the Santa Clara Valley in areas like San Jose, all the way over into Los Gatos. So it is a hot day for us today. You want to take it slow, and you want to remind yourself just to find a shady spot when possible if you work outside, or if you have outdoor activities, and of course wear plenty of sunscreen because we see sunny days in a row until at least Friday. But the nice part about Friday compared to today at least, well, we're going to be seeing 90s quickly turning into low 80s as early as Friday, and then heading into the weekend we'll actually see clouds returning into the forecast too throughout the inland areas, kind of like what we've been seeing all week long so far along the bay and along our shoreline. Areas like Half Moon Bay, San Francisco even, and all the way over into Pacifica. We've been holding on tight to those clouds. That marine layer just kind of sits along the coast while the rest of us deal with sunnier conditions, but that's not the case as we head into this week. We'll continue to see those clouds holding on tight, but cooler weather is expected right around the corner. 60s by Friday, 60s heading into this weekend.